Newton's third law states, whenever one object exerts a force on a second object, the second object exerts an equal and opposite force on the first object. So the ping pong paddle exerts a force on the ping pong ball, and the ping pong ball exerts a force on the ping pong paddle, causing the ball to bounce up and down.
A hypothesis is a testable question done by an experiment, and it contains if and then in the statement to make it a true hypothesis. So an example would be, if I drop this ball, then it will hit the ground. Then we'll do acceleration due to gravity. Everything in the earth falls at 9.8 meters a second. If you neglect air resistance, and an example would be this ball, when it rolls off the counter, it will fall to the ground and accelerate.
Velocity is speed in a given direction, so it's like magnitude and direction. So right now this ball has 0 velocity, but if I let it give it some force, it'll travel at a velocity. Acceleration is a change in velocity. This change can be in either direction or magnitude. So when I kick this ball, it will accelerate to achieve velocity.
Free fall is when an object is acted on by the force of gravity. So if I drop this ball, it will be in a state of free fall while it's falling.
Now we go outside.
I just read that.
Keep it rolling.
I am.
Let's get this
Shot, bro. Hang tight. Here, will you hold this while I go run and get my shoes?
Yeah, let's shut the door on Michael.
Give it to me. Run.
This is so bad.
This is so bad.
This is hilarious. I don't know.
You're getting dunked on.
Hey,
Wait, no, I'll just get dunked on.
Wait, who's saying it? Anthony?
Me. Alright.
This is so difficult.
Hang time is the time after an object leaves the surface of the earth to the time it lands back on the surface of the earth. When it's like in midair, that's hang time. So we're gonna look at Christian's hang time right now while he dunks on Michael. Kinetic energy. Alright.
Potential energy is energy of like a position, and right now this ball has a lot of potential energy. It's weight times height of the hill, height of the hill times the weight of the ball. And kinetic energy is energy of motion. So, and that's 1/2 the mass times the velocity squared. So when I roll this ball down, the potential energy will transfer into kinetic energy. And once it's at the bottom of the hill, it'll have the same number of potential energy as it does now kinetic energy. So the potential energy, and now it's going into kinetic energy, and yeah.
Inertia. Did you for real? Did you for real? Know the definition.
It's when an object's in motion. Like, it wants to stay in motion.
We're still recording, Michael.
Oh, God.
You Papa Sturtz.
You Papa Sturtz. I don't know the definition. Alright, what's the definition? Who knows the definition of inertia?
It's when an object's in motion and wants to stay in motion. So, when the object's in motion, like my car, I'm going to want to keep traveling, but as soon as I apply a stop force, I want to continue forward. And, yeah.